Welcome back. You're watching Road Today 360, an exclusive presentation of Road Today Media Group for Punjab Television. I'm your host, Manan Gupta, and in our studio we have Mr. Kim Richardson. Kim, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Manan.
Just before the break, you were giving an overview of what TTSAO does and how it has been very instrumental and supportive in making MELT a reality. Moving ahead, I know TTSAO wants to connect with the community. It wants to showcase its training facilities, training members. So there is a big conference coming up. So tell our viewers what that conference is all about.
Oh man, and we're very excited to host our third annual conference in partnership with the IHSA here in Mississauga. The Infrastructure Health and Safety Association has been a great partner over the last 2 years in supplying us with a great venue for us to host our conference. This will be our best conference. We like to strive to improve and strive for excellence every year. The agenda is going to be outstanding. We have our regular general meetings on February the 28th, which will be our board meetings, and then our general meetings. We'll move right into our networking session. We'll have a number of vendors there that will be promoting their services and goods. And we're really excited to have Kelly Henderson from the Trucking Human Resource Sector Council of Atlantic Canada coming that evening to talk about the new generations and how we work with our youth in our industry, because our youth are so critical, man, and as you know. And then we're having our cocktail party during that same time, and then the following day on March 1st, we'll open up with remarks from the Ministry of Transportation. We have them coming out to talk a little bit about the MELT program and the successes and the relationship between TTSAO and Ministry of Transportation. And then we have some very interesting topics. So we know that insurance plays an important role to our people and our graduates. So we have a panel on dispelling the myths about insuring entry-level drivers.
Okay. Oh, so it is somebody coming from the insurance sector?
Yeah, we actually have a panel. Lisa Arsenault, who is well known.
Yes.
She's going to moderate a panel of industry insurance professionals who are going to talk about dispelling the myth about insuring, entry-level drivers into the industry and what they as insurers and brokers look for when insuring people. We also have a group of young leaders that are going to talk about what's going on in the industry from a youth perspective, some of the things that the industry should be paying attention to and when working with youth leadership.
Okay.
We also have a panel of current student TTSAO on a panel.
Oh, so those who are getting training.
Yeah, they're involved in the program now. They've been selected through different schools, and what's going to happen is that there's going to be a question and answer period about what they think about the industry, some of the positive things that have been going on at the training schools that are TTSAO certified, and then we're going to have an outstanding presentation by Jane. I'm gonna butcher her last name, so I'm gonna leave it as Jane from Carrier's Edge.
Okay.
Who does just an awesome job. She's gonna talk about diversity in the industry, with a twist to females in our industry. And I've seen this presentation. It's gonna be lights out for those who attend. And then we're gonna wrap up with Lou Smirlis, and we all know Lou is an expert in the industry. He's gonna talk about the future of trucking.
He's a data miner.
He is amazing.
Yes.
He's amazing. And he's going to also then finish off with a panel of experts from our industry. It's 2 days of good education, tremendous value, and we've surpassed our numbers from last year as far as registration and sponsorship, and we've got about a week left for those who want to get involved.
Exactly. So how can one participate in this conference? It's the third annual TTSAO Educational Conference right here being held in the GTA, to be specific in Mississauga at the IHSA big conference center. But how can one register? Like, do we need to register online or via phone, or maybe
that's the easiest way. Go online to www.ttsao, and they will. There's registration opportunities there, sponsorship opportunities, but most importantly, for those who want to attend, you can register right online just by going to the website.
So it's a 2-day thing. It's during the weekdays, and it's a formal way to register for that event, right?
Yes. And I mean, from our perspective, we believe there's some of the who's who of the industry will be there, people that you want to learn and be educated from and brush shoulders with and socialize
Exactly.
and network. And
Take some selfies with the movers and shakers.
yeah, we'll even put them up on Twitter.
Exactly. I've been to the first two conferences in the past, 2016 and 17, and O2Day has been one of the media supporters as well, showcasing the best in the industry. So please, if you want to attend, if you want to meet industries who's who, if you want to learn and improve your career, this is the conference you must attend. It is coming up on February 28th and March 1st, right here in the heart of GTA in Mississauga. And tell us something about some of the sponsors, if you might, some of the leading names who are really, because sponsors are the one who are the financial backbone of any event, right?
Man, and I really appreciate you bringing that up. We've had the same platinum sponsor for 3 years, Northbridge Insurance.
Nice.
They've been great supporters. I can tell you that this year's sponsorship lineup has exceeded last year's. Manitoulin Transport has been a continuous sponsor. CPC Logistics has been a continuous sponsor. Revolution Staffing, from the staffing side, they have sponsored our cocktail party the last few years, and the list goes on. And I hate to miss any of them, but I can tell you Key Human Resources is involved this year. A number of carriers. There's a carrier sponsorship package that's available, so a lot of the carriers have bought into that, and a lot of suppliers, a lot of insurance companies, and a number of training schools are writing checks.
It is their own event,
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
their own event. So definitely, if you want to know more about the sponsors and the companies, those who are supporting this event, you can log on to www.ttsao.com. Kim, I don't want to miss on opportunities to ask about what's the future of trucking. What are the hot issues impacting trucking, especially for Canada, for Ontario market? We all know there is uncertainty hanging around NAFTA. So, there is acute driver shortage on the same side. So where do you see all these things coming together? Like what impact? How should one be ready for all those things?
Yeah, there's so much going on, man. And just before we go there, just a quick plug for our sponsors. If you go to our TTSAO website, you'll see all of the sponsors are noted and on social media as well, because they are very important.
Yeah.
In reference to some of the hot topics and issues that are going to affect the future of trucking, I think ELDs, electronic logging devices, is going to play a large role in encouraging and promoting safety. I think that one of the things we have to be concerned about is the driver's perception of ELDs.
Okay.
I think that the education process is going to need to be critical.
Okay.
We've got a window of opportunity here in Canada.
Yeah, especially
to ensure that our drivers are properly educated, to ensure that, most importantly, that there's going to be no financial impact to them as a driver. As a matter of fact, I'd go out on a limb and say I think that their opportunities for an increase in pay is going to be affected by ELDs.
So why does the driver community doesn't take it positively? Like they are not ready for a change, or they want to stay the same way they want to drive with those paper logs? What is the root cause? Because you have seen both worlds. You train the new drivers, and you've been in the industry for too long. You know each and every pulse.
It boils down to one thing, man, and that's communication.
Okay.
I think communication and education are the two key factors that will help build the case and ensure to all of our professional drivers that ELDs are going to be a good thing, that they are going to be able to run more safer, they're going to be able to run safer, they're going to be able to make more money at the end of the day. Capacity is going to go up. I think we're going to see, for lack of better words, a lot of the bad guys getting out of the industry or improving.
Yes.
And
they have no other choice.
They have no other choice.
Yeah.
And market will decide.
Yeah.
Market will decide. When I say market will decide, the capacity is going to continue to grow, which should help increase the driver's pay, and our roads should become safer, and there's going to be more carriers doing things properly, which really means more drivers doing things properly.
That's very important and very well said as well. We are running actually short of time, but I know I just want to once again reiterate that the TTSAO third annual conference is on February 28th and March 1st. please log on to www.ttsao.com for more details, and we look forward to seeing many of you if you intend to learn more about trucking and improve your career. But on the final note, winter is here, and from a training perspective, any few 2-3 major tips which you want to share with our viewers on winter driving, especially with the CMVs.
Absolutely. Slow down, keep your foot off the brakes. That's two keys. Just because it says 80 kilometers doesn't mean you should be doing 80 kilometers, depending upon the traffic and the weather. Staying off the brakes means you avoid skidding, and make sure that you're preparing for your trip.
Very true.
Trip preparation is critical. It's going to take you longer.
Yeah.
Plan and prepare.
And drive according to the weather conditions.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
So slow down, stay alert, drive according to weather conditions, and please focus on driving. Don't be distracted with your smartphones, with anything in your cab or vehicle. Stay, alert, and definitely you'll enjoy your life with your loved ones. So thank you, Kim, for coming down to our studio, sharing your story, sharing more insights for the industry. We look forward to having you very soon in the studio again.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. So this was Kim Richardson, और तुसी देख रहे सीगे Road Today 360. I'm your host Varun Gupta. Thank you for watching this show. Next week we'll bring some new guests, some new talks, and some new subjects to handle. Till then, stay well, stay safe, and thank you very much.